Judicial Role by Mary Jones, Freddie Lopez, and Zachary Pearson. Hi everyone, my name is Mary, and today Zach, Freddie, and I will go over a few interesting facts you might not have known about the judiciary role in our government. So come on, let's get right into it. Let's start off with a little of the history of law in America. The creation of law stems from the United States Constitution. In this document, there are articles which give rights and rulings to different bodies of government. In Article 3, Judicial, they came into being a Supreme Court and inferior courts. Essentially, this means that our judges get their power or authority from our Constitution. The judicial power shall extend to all cases in law and equity arising under this Constitution, the laws of the United States, the treaties made, or which shall be made under their authority. The Constitution goes on to describe other situations where judicial power is extended. Judges preside over cases between citizens of the same state, different states, or even foreign states, and their citizens or subjects in said foreign states. Not only do the judges get their power from the United States Constitution, they also get it from the state constitutions and treaties. This is a lot of information to process through to ensure that their ruling is lawful and just. What would happen without someone implementing the rulings of the Constitution? Do you think anyone would abide by these articles of their own volition? Without this section of governance, the system wouldn't be in balance. I'm sure most of you have heard about the checks and balances that keep the government from becoming corrupt. Well, the judicial section provides one of these checks. Let's move over to what the judicial role actually is.
Hello everybody, my name is Freddie, and today I will dive into what the definition of the judiciary role is and some supporting details as to what the judiciary branch of government entails. For starters, the judiciary branch of government can be defined as the branch of government that is in charge of interpreting the laws and the administration of justice. This is the section of government that holds trials, makes decisions on cases, in conjunction with United States law. As my fellow student previously mentioned, this power is granted to the judiciary branch under Article 3 of the United States Constitution, which was adopted by our nation in the year 1788. Before this power was bestowed upon the judiciary branch, it was Congress who was in charge of exercising all the powers of the United States government. Now, I'll go into various different parts of the judiciary branch. If by now you were not aware, the Constitution brought the Supreme Court into being. However, the Supreme Court is not the only part of the judiciary branch. Not only did the Constitution create the Supreme Court, it also gave Congress the ability to establish other courts. In the year 1789, Congress used this power to establish the District Court and the Court of Appeals. These are also known as the lower courts. This directly leads me into jurisdiction. Jurisdiction can be defined as the power given to courts to interpret the law. The jurisdiction that the judicial branch is limited and focused on is towards federal and constitutional laws. For example, federal courts try cases in where a person or a group of people have disobeyed the Constitution, committed a crime on federal property, broke a treaty, or broke federal law. State courts, on the other hand, will focus mainly on the interpretation of state law and cases that will affect the personal lives of its residents, such as probate, criminal law, family law, for example. Lastly, we will talk about how judges are appointed and elected. So from here, I will turn it over to Zach.
Hello everyone, my name is Zach, and today I will share how judges get appointed. The federal and state judges are appointed in different ways. Members of the judicial branch are appointed by the president and confirmed by the Senate. There are not any set requirements for federal judges, but the Congress who usually recommends nominees and the Chief of Justice who reviews nominees usually has an idea of what they want to see in potential judges. This differs from the way that state judges are appointed. Generally, there are 4 ways for a state judge to be selected, which varies in different states. They can be appointed by a governor or legislature. They can receive a merit selection based on their past performance, or they can be appointed during a partisan or nonpartisan election. Today we shared with you the history of the judiciary role, what the judiciary role is in government, and how judges at different levels get appointed. Hopefully you learned something new and exciting about the judiciary role in government. Thank you.